Hi friends, here's our phonics lesson for today. All right, let's get your brain warmed up first. I'm going to tell you some words and we're going to switch the beginning sound. So the very first letter, we're going to switch and come up with a brand new word. I'll give you the word and the new sound and just talk right back to the computer and see if you can tell me what the word is. And then we'll see if you and I match up. Our first one is hive. What would hive be if it were to start with L? Live. What is ghost if it were to start with m? Most. What is Mike if it were to start with l? Like. What is hand if it were to start with l? Land. What is goat if it were to start with b? Boat. And what is time if it were to start with d? Dime. What is kite if it were to start with f? Fight. And what is nice if it were to start with d? Dice. And our last one, what would note be if it were to start with k? Coat. Very good. All right, friends, this is the second time I had to make this video because my last one froze up right in the middle of it. So I apologize for having these already cut. I had cut them on the first video and that's my only copy of it. But this is the part that Mrs. Tierney's not so sure about. When your families brought your papers home, I am not sure if you ended up with the page that had the 10 purple letters on it or if you only ended up with this one. I know that I only sent one home, but I had both copies for me because one we were not going to do on paper. We were going to do it using our magnetic letter app. So we're going to do this one today. If you do not have the sheet with the purple letters on it, you have three options. One could be you could get your notebook out and you could just write the words in your notebook as I say them. The other option would be is to take two pieces of paper out of your notebook and cut 10 squares and write each letter on one of the squares. And it doesn't have to be a perfect square, just a piece of paper. The last one is if you have any magnetic letters, maybe on your refrigerator or in a little bag or a box, you could use those letters to lay out. Find these letters out of that bag and lay them out. But you can click pause while you get your supplies ready and then push play again once you're ready to go. I'm going to turn the camera this way. And all of our words today are going to have the long I sound. So every single word will have an I in it. And since it's making the long sound of I, we know that old lazy E is going to be at the very end. So we're just going to have to figure out which letter goes in the beginning and what is our middle sound. So our first word is five. 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 See if you can move your letters around or write the word five. I hear in the beginning, which is an F, five. That means we need our letter V, five, F-I-V-E. McKenna and Reed used to be 5 before April came, and now they are 6. Five. Very good. The next word that I want you to do, you only have to change one letter. The word is hive. Hive. Which letter are you going to take away from 5 and put in hive? If you got rid of the F and took an H for hive, good job. Our next one, you're going to have to change 2 letters. One of these days when the snow melts, you will be able to fly a kite. So kite. We need to get rid of the H and rid of the V. Kite. Kite. Oh, there's no C to pick from, so I know it's going to be my K. kite. That's our letter T that makes that sound. K-I-T-E, kite. Kite. Good job. Okay, the next one, we also have to get two brand new letters. The word is hide. When it gets nice out, maybe you can play hide and go seek. Hide, hide, hide. I hear in the front, hide. Ooh, which one is a D? I want to be right. That's on the right. D, my circle's on the left. Hide, hide, hide. Hopefully you're getting 2 thumbs up. Oh, this next one you guys are going to be good at doing. Next one, you also need 2 brand new letters because the word is bike. Hopefully everybody can get their bike out and start riding it soon. Bike. B. There it is. B's on the right side. Bike. We need our letter K again. B-I-K-E spells bike. Good. Now our next one is what you do on a bike. You ride. We need to write the word ride. I can ride my bike. Ride. Ride. Here's my D. R-I-D-E spells ride. Good job. Now this next one you only have to switch one letter for. You're going to switch ride into tide. Tide. That was the very first letter that we did on our word wall this year. Tide. T-I-D-E spells tide. Good. Now, boys and girls, this next word, 5 letters. So you're going to need to have 2 letters in the front before the I comes. The word is drive. Mrs. Tierney is teaching Kira how to drive right now. And it has actually been nice because there's not very many cars on the road, which is a good thing when you're learning to drive. Drive. 5 letters. D. D. R. I've. D-R-I-V-E. Drive. Drive. Hopefully you got that one right. Now our next one also has 5 letters. And you're going to have to take the first one and the middle one out. But you can still have R-I-E. The word is trike. Mrs. Tierney had a red trike when she was a little girl. Trike. Trike. T-R-I-K-E. Trike. Trike. Very good. Those ones were tricky, so thumbs up if you got those right. Very good, boys and girls. There might even be some other words that you can write using these letters. So see if you can come up with some words on your own. Otherwise, excellent job. You can keep these if you want to play them again to play school with, or of course you can recycle them. Thanks. Have a great day.